It's Tuesday, May 9th. This is a pre-opening SPY video about 10 minutes to go before the open. I'm not going to be around for most of the day, so I thought I'd just shoot a pre-open video about what to possibly anticipate for today. You have a down opening a little bit. If you look at the blue lines, let's call that the pre-market range, a little lower here below yesterday's low. But yesterday was an inside day, so I discussed how the ideal setup in this environment would be some kind of a breakout to the downside that fails and then comes back up through that range. We have to eventually get through this orange line to get the weekly chart open. Once we do that, then we're going to have these two targets very close, on the daily chart, even this one here. And when those are reached, then that kind of triggers the yellow line, which turns the monthly chart back to green. So we're still anticipating that. It's possible that we start red and go below the pre-market lows and start working down. There's a gap in here to fill, but it's a big green bar that we really, again, even if we head down for some of the day and can't reach our target, let's say we go down in two waves and can't reach this daily target down here, that could be a reversal signal, not necessarily to buy today, but to look for tomorrow. Again, the ideal setup in this environment, knowing that we still have an upward bias, is the 2 bar up, 1, 2 down today, and then a 2 up tomorrow. So, but it's possible we reverse today. Let's just, for that to happen, you're going to have to, whatever the pre-market, you're going to have to fail down here, near the yesterday's lows and the pre-market lows, come up through the, whatever the first bar high is. At that point, you want to see if there's enough momentum to carry it to the midpoint of the prior day, and then that should then project all the way back up through the range to some of those upper targets. So we'll look for that failure today. Depending on how price opens, it doesn't mean you have to jump in right away. You could wait for the day to close and then go in tomorrow. But if it's an obvious, first bar kind of failure to head strongly up, that's something to consider buying. If it heads down, let's just see if it reaches this target down here. If not, in two waves, then that could be a very aggressive buy signal, or you can wait for tomorrow. And it's possible we start green right out of the gates here, and head up. So, you never know what's going to happen for sure. And you can even play the short side if it's an obvious red bar below there early that heads lower. See if it wants to kind of head down into that gap. Anything's possible. So you can try that. But just know, in the big picture, kind of still anticipating a reversal up, even if you want to play the short side. If you do play the short side, if it unfolds, then just be nimble about it in case it doesn't really follow through. So let's see how today unfolds, and then we can do a recap at the end of the day.